Today we're looking at the best blockers in Magic the Gathering. You're in for an attack? Well, guess what? I've got the right blocker with starting off with the Wall of Frost. This is a 3-mana 0/7 wall. It's got Defender. Now, whenever Wall of Frost blocks a creature, even though I'm not dealing any damage to it because it's got 0 power, that creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. So it's basically this was stun before there actually was stun. And this is like basically freeze over. It's Frost Titan, but in the form of a wall. It's like, I don't know, the Frost Titan took a huge dump on the ground, a dump of ice, and this is basically the power of that Frost Titan. All right, we're gonna go move on with Steve Cooper's 100-handed one. An excellent blocker. Many hands. 4 mana for a 3/5 giant with vigilance, and also 6 mana for monstrosity 3. So you activate the ability, you put 3+1/+1 counters, and now it's monstrous. Now, as long as 100-handed one is monstrous, it has reach and can block an additional 99 creatures each combat. I wonder, does anyone actually use this card? Like, literally? In the sense, like, have you had to block 99 things? I mean, I guess it's possible. Some token player that's getting out of control. All right, let's count the tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make another pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I can block 99 of those things in addition to my 100-handed one. And the hands reach for the sky. Next up, we've got Alex Gibson says, I'd be shocked if you don't start with the Walls of Ba Sing Se. I don't even know what this is, so I hope you're shocked. The Walls of Ba Sing Se is an 8-mana 0/30. Oh yeah, okay, this is the Great Wall of Ba Sing Se. Defender. Other perms you control also. Oh, they also have indestructible. That is incredible. Now, it doesn't give itself indestructible, but it's got big butts. It's a big wall. China would be very envious of this wall. It's incredible. Raktus says, would Silent Arbiter fit? Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Let's read. So 4 mana for a 1/5 construct. No more than one creature can attack each combat. No more than one creature can block each combat. I'll sort of give it to you. It can block a lot of things. The thing is, if the opponent attacks with one gigantic card, this probably does not want to block it. It makes attacking awkward. I will barely give this to you though, because it does have a 1. It's got like a 5 toughness body, so it can actually block a lot of things, and it only has to deal with one attacker. It always has to deal with only one. Benjamin Berkey with Jareth. Be careful though. We need to be really good on blocking duty. Like, if we have to block, how good is this block around here? Or how valuable is the block to us? Jareth Leonin Titan is a 6 mana 4/7 cat giant. Ooh, we have a kitty cat. Whenever Jareth blocks, he gets +7/+7 until end of turn. And also for a white, Jareth gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Wow, this is an incredible blocker. All we have to do is block, and boom, we get +7/+7 for an extra white. If somehow this thing is in danger of dying, I don't know, to a Death Toucher or something, we can get protection from anything. Incredible blocker. Better on blocking than on attack. Next up, let's take a look at Fog Bank. Okay, we got Fog Bank. Steve Cooper says, funny enough, the Earth Nation is based on China. Oh, is it? Fog Bank, we got 2 mana 0/2 wall defender flying. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by this creature. You know, of all the commanderish cards, I actually know this one. Mostly because there was this one guy that I played with who had basically a Fog Bank deck. I don't even remember how it won, but like no one even bothered to actually attack into the player. No one attacked into this guy because this one Fog Bank was just basically waste your attack. Otherwise, you won't want to go wide with your creatures. Then you're open to somebody else at the table. So anyway, the Fog Bank strategy was a really, really good strategy. We got Summer Mermaid Star with Donna Noble. Donna Noble. And the card she is paired with I don't even know what that is. Oh, because she'll be soul bounded. Soul bonded. I caught myself, all right? I did it. Soul bond. I thought it was soul bound for forever, because you're like bound together, like almost like you're tied up. We have a 4-mana 2/4 human legendary creature with soul bond. Almost forgot immediately. Whenever Donna or another creature is paired, whenever Donna or another creature it's paired with is dealt damage, Donna deals that much damage to target opponent. Also has Doctor's Companion. Is that whenever Donna... Okay, so if we get blocked, we can blast back all that damage right back to them. I like it. It's a great card. Great idea. He's beginning to remember. He can be taught. You know, at 5 years of doing this live stream, eventually something sinks in. But we're still working on it. We're still working on it. Bryce with Etherplasm has a text that makes it a good blocker. 4 mana for a 1/1, an illusion. Whenever Etherplasm blocks a creature, you may return Etherplasm to its owner's hand. If you do, you may put a creature from your hand onto the battlefield, blocking that creature. The old switcheroo. That's amazing. Basically, I don't know. It's like Etherplasm is like a box of chocolates. When you attack into it, you don't know what you're gonna get. It could be anything. You could even be blocked by... is there a boat creature? No, just the vehicles. You aren't going to be allowed to put the vehicle on the battlefield. Next up, we got Mono Mana Maniac with Guardian of the Gateless. A classic. 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer, and can block any number of creatures. And whenever Guardian of the Gateless blocks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature blocking it. I wonder, this came out in Gatecrash. This was around the time of Lingering Souls. I wonder if they made this card to compete with Lingering Souls for some reason. Not that I don't think this card saw any actual standard play though. Maybe it saw some cube play at the time, something like that. Oh yeah, block Jitsu. That's so good with the Etherplasm. Yeah, block Jitsu. The twin brother of Ninjutsu. It was just a draft card. Yeah, it never came to anything. Totalic Duck. We have Cajun of the Vanishing Touch. It's a 2-mana 0/3 defender. Now, when Cajun of the Vanishing Touch blocks a creature, return that creature to its owner's hand at end of combat. Oh, so it's almost like removal. It's like a very delayed Cyclonic Rift that hasn't been overloaded. That was the only like 2-mana bounce spell I could think of at the time. It's not quite Boomerang. Jeskai Control with Plumeval? Plume Evil. Yeah, it is Plume Evil. Plume Veil. It could have been anything. This is 3 mana 4/4 elemental, flash, defender, and flying. You know what? That you actually surprise a lot of people. I would not be expecting someone with 3 mana, especially in white, is going to put a giant 4/4 flying creature, maybe to block my. For example, block my 3/3 powered flying creature. This is a big Gotham card. It would feel really bad losing to this. Indiana Jones with Illusionary Wall. One of the best blockers in early Magic the Gathering. So you're telling me that it has not stood the test of time? 5 mana for a 7/4 defender, flying, first strike, cumulative upkeep. This is terrible. This is not one of the best blockers in Magic the Gathering. Defender, flying, first strike. You got, it's going to disappear off the battlefield in, I don't know, 3 turns. They're not going to be able to hold up the upkeep. Who played this thing? Even back in the day. I don't get it. I would play anything outside of that one. All right, you're going to have to choose another card. I'm definitely disqualifying this thing. Felicia with the Ancient Adam Toys can block without it even blocking. I like the sound of that. It's an 8 mana, 8/20. It's a turtle. Vigilance and Ward 3. Damage isn't removed from this creature during cleanup steps. Okay. All damage that would be dealt to you and other permanents you control is dealt to this creature instead. When this creature dies, exile it and create 10 tapped treasure tokens. The effect really isn't of the show, but it's still a giant. What the hell is this? This is an H20. This is an H20. That is an incredible blocker. Arguably, maybe one of the best blockers in the game. Does it have reach? It's not have reach. Theoretically, could block Emrakul and live to tell the tale. Yeah, back in my day, I blocked Emrakul. Ha! I stood my ground. The rest of the ground had to be sacrificed to the Annihilator trigger, but better believe I blocked her with my face. She's very, very, very slimy. Not many of us used Illusionary Wall when we lacked information due to the lack of the full spectrum net. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Jesus doesn't need reach. No, it doesn't need it, but I'm just like, well, look, the show is about blocking, not blocking. So we shouldn't really have enchantment creatures that like protect your life total. It's got to be something that it's gonna block, and this thing can block. It's actually really good. It's got vigilance, so it can attack, also can block. I will definitely count it anyway. I thought we were just basing on the card how it blocks, not the other effects. We are basing it basically on how it blocks. 8/20 dies to any 1/1 death touch. I mean, it's true. It's true. You do what? I mean, probably you shouldn't block that card. You got to do a risk analysis evaluation. Jesus, the Tree of Perdition. But please use the Japanese art. Is there a Japanese art? Is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, this is it. There we go. I wasn't able to tell you. Yeah, we have an anime lady at the bottom over here. 4 mana for a 0/13 defender. Tap exchange target opponent's life total with this creature's toughness. In theory, this creature can get even bigger, and they'll be even better at blocking. Next up, we got so many suggests. We got so much activity. We got Chali here, the Sire of 7 Deaths. Oh my god. This card, when this card hits the battlefield, I have like a very short window to win the game, or I'm going to get wrecked by this thing. It's a 7 mana 7/7 Eldrazi. It's got first strike. It's got vigilance. It's got menace. It's got trample. It's got reach. It's got lifelink. If you try to kill it, you got to pay 7 for the ward. Man, I remember. Did I do this? 4, 4, 8. No, I did not. There was some, I think I just blocked this thing once, and then I played Dismember, paying 4 life, and then I have to pay 7 life, so I basically lost 11 life to shrink this thing to a 2/2 so I could kill it. Was not a fun time. It was not. Mapius, Abu Jafar. Is a white 0/1. When this creature dies, destroy all creatures blocking or blocked by it that can't be regenerated. If you strike me down, you'll make me more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Or powerful enough to take you down with me, more or less. We got Jagra with Anti-Venom. The Horrifying Healer. 5 white mana for a 5/5 Symbiote Hero. When Anti-Venom enters, if he was cast, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Now, if damage would be dealt to Anti-Venom, prevent that damage and put that much +1/+1 counters on him. Wow, amazing. This is actually a pretty sick card. This is like a super blocker. There's actually nothing that beats this, except flying over it. Or flying past it. Or just, like, I don't know, being unblockable. Or have shadow. This thing should be able to block shadow creatures. Indiana Jones still on illusionary wall. Is a 7/4 flying first strike, so it blocks pretty well. The cumulative upkeep shouldn't matter. No! Oh, I see what you mean. Look, no, we're looking... The card itself needs to be decent value. The card, like, yeah, that thing was like relatively fine at blocking, but like Can anyone like reasonably play it? Like you just pass the turn a few times, then it's gone. Then what are you blocking? Then you block nothing. Because the card still needs to be like okay. We're not gonna have, you know, you could then otherwise you could say like what's it called? Leviathan is a good blocker. But we're not gonna put this thing on the show. It doesn't have any other useful abilities. And it costs a whole boatload of my lands to even be on the battlefield. Anyway, I hope I cleared up the rules of the show. Okay, next up. Okay, we're going to look at more of the most amazing blockers in Magic the Gathering. We're going to thank our sponsor. We're going to take a time out to thank our sponsor, FusionGamingOnline.com. I believe deal of the week this week, save 15% off all original Lorwyn singles. So if you love them, Kithkins, Goblins, Merfolk, Elves, what else? Elementals, Fairies. You can get a 15% off at FusionGamingOnline.com. Not to forget, you can get the new Lorwyn cards. Pair the new with the old. All in one place at FusionGamingOnline.com. Don't forget to use coupon code Nikachu at checkout for 5% off all your purchases. And of course, it supports the channel. And I really appreciate it. Okay, we're back. I got super chats. Why am I not doing these super chats? Let's get to the super chats. We've got Tramed with Alaborn Zealots for my card. Also, can I suggest cards that enable better blocking, or is this just creatures? Just creatures. Or I could accept something that turns into a creature that blocks. I would accept that. Like maybe a vehicle. I could accept that. Alaborn Zealot. Oh, one of the very rare situations where you actually see a gun in this game. We have 1 mana for a 1/1 soldier. If Alaborn Zealot blocks, destroy both Alaborn Zealot and the creature it blocks. Well, it looks like she was able to pull the trigger at least once before she went down. She took them out as well. The Dragon Sniper. Well, sounds like the dragon cooked her too. Or she shot the dragon just fell on her. We did Wall of Frost. I'm sorry, I did that one. We did Wall of Frost. William with Baleful Strix. I'm a huge fan. 2 for 1 monster. Is this legal in Modern? Oh, it's not. Why don't we have this thing in Modern? It's a 2 mana 1/1 bird, flying Death Touch, and when Baleful Strix enters the battlefield, draw a card. This was a beautiful card. It was a super popular card in Legacy for a good chunk of time. For years, Baleful Strix was like was basically, I mean, it was basically Ancestral Recall. What can I tell you? If you like went Shardless Agent into Baleful Strix and you drew a card, that was the closest you could get to Ancestral Recall. Does Modern? Yeah, Modern has the Simic version, but you know, you can never have enough Baleful Strixes, okay? You can never have enough Baleful Strixes. Dangerous one with the super chat. Phyrexian Obliterator? Oh yeah, Phyrexian Obliterator. This is actually true. I never attacked into one of these things. I know, I don't like the new art. This art is way better. It's way more menacing. For 4 mana, you have a 5/5 Horror Trample. Whenever a source deals damage to Phyrexian Obliterator, that source's controller sacrifices that many permanents. Yeah, you want to attack? Make my day. Yeah, just bring it on. Basically, you got to read the fine print when you read this card. We have Vitor with Wall of Stolen Identity. What is going on here? 4 mana for a 0/0 Shapeshifter Wall. Now you can have Wall of Stolen Identity enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except it's a wall. In addition to its other types, has Defender. Now when you do, tap the copied creature and it doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as you control Wall of Stolen Identity. I can't actually say that this is a good blocker. I mean, it's just a clone. It's a clone that is going to give you Defender. Sorry about that. You can try another card later. We have Minkoa, Avacyn of the Angel of Hope. Avacyn. Better than the Wall of Ba Sing Se. Give it self-indestructible, flies, and can attack. Oh, so it's basic. Are you trying to tell me Avacyn is the flying Wall of Ba Sing Se? 8 mana, 8/8 flying, vigilance, indestructible, and other permanents you control have indestructible. Very, very, very good. Very good. We got Random Mage with Academy Rector. Oh yeah. Yeah, I once attacked into this card. So it's a 4 mana 1/2. When Academy Rector is put into a graveyard from play, you may remove Academy Rector from the game. If you do, search your library for an enchantment card, put it on into play, then shuffle your library. I don't remember what the circumstance was, but I was playing Legacy, and I couldn't really get in any damage because the stupid thing was in my way. But I never played against a deck like this before, so I was like, okay, let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. So I attacked into this. They blocked. I can't remember what they put in play. They put some evil enchantment though, and I was stone lost from there. I couldn't win from there. It was over. It was just pure GGs. We have another Trumed super chat. Since I can't do the enchants I want to, Permeating Mass. That is a pretty cool one actually. I know what that card is. In the Eldritch Moon pre-release, this card maybe go 1/1/3, and I still finish top 7 out of 40. Or is it basically a million draws? Well, they didn't think that one through, I guess. The green 1/3 Spirit. Now, when it deals combat damage to a creature, that creature now becomes a copy of Permeating Mass. So you give them like the best blocker of all time, and then it just keeps moving back and forth, back and forth. Okay, yeah, so you basically have like a million 1/3s. And they're all good at blocking. Well, they all suck at attacking at that point. Next we got Hexenort's Glissa. Uh-oh. I have some like cat hair in my mouth. I can feel it, and I just can't get rid of the damn thing. Glissa Sunslayer. This is a 3 mana 3/3 Phyrexian zombie elf. First strike, death touch. Whenever Glissa Sunslayer deals combat damage to a player, choose one. You draw a card and lose 1 life. You can destroy target enchantment and remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. So it would deal first strike. Oh, I see. So basically the first abilities. First strike, death touch. Nothing beats that unless they also have first strike or double strike. That also works pretty well. John, my man! Oh, the Arboreal Grazer? Great turn 1. This is a lame answer, John. I would say this is... I mean, you know what? Technically, you're not wrong. This card probably is actually one of the most competitive blockers in Magic the Gathering because it's a 1 mana 0/3, and it does a lot of blocking. Blocks that Ragavan really well. It's got reach too, so it can block flyers. That has surprised me on a number of occasions. When this creature enters, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Just feels very sad compared to, look at all these amazing cards we've got here. So many amazing blockers, and we got this sad Arboreal Grazer. Dan is like, Wall of Frost was done. Let's do Herald. Herald and Bob, you just get more value if you can trade it in combat. We're all about value today. So 3 mana 3/3 Tree Folk Mutant. Those are like a human in the tree. Vigilance and Reach. When Herald and Bob first Newmans dies, if it was a creature, returns to the battlefield. If it's an aura enchant, it's an aura enchantment with Enchant Forest you control, and Enchanted Forest has tap. Add 3 mana of any color. That is great value. You get 2 rad counters. That sounds sort of bad. I think that that makes you mill cards. But maybe you want to mill cards. Maybe that's the point of the damn thing. The Foxcloud Sentinel. Okay, but Arboreal Grazer is 1 mana. It is 1 mana. There's a lot of Sentinels in this game. Is there like literally 1 Sentinel above all the Sentinels? The 1 Sentinel to rule them all? Or not? No, there is actually. At 4 mana, 1 star. So it comes into play. Its toughness is equal to 1. For 0 mana, change Sentinel's toughness to 1 plus the power of target creature blocking or blocked by Sentinel. Okay. So it's okay. Like, no matter, you know, like, whatever you can do, I can block better. That's what Sentinel does. You know, the Magic design was just different back then. This is so out of the box. It's like, let's make a creature that can block exactly some other creature's power. Plus, you'll have, like, 1 extra toughness. Let's do Vitor's Wall of Nuts. We have a lot of people for Goblin Snowman. Okay, we have a 3 mana 0/7. At the beginning of combat, remove from the game all creatures blocked by Wall of Nets. That's pretty strong. If Wall of Nets leaves play, return to play under their owner's control. All creatures removed from the game with Wall of Nets. But I'll just tell you what you just got to do. You just have to make sure you stifle that trigger, and they lose it for forever. Then that's a very good idea. Okay, let's do Goblin Snowman by SKRP and Baku. Sorry, Bakultima. When Sentinel blocks, cast Lightning Bolt it. Yeah. Good luck blocking that. Goblin Snowman, a 4 mana 1/1. Now, when it blocks, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by it this turn. I don't know if I completely agree with that. I mean, it's not like snow is indestructible. I mean, it's pretty fungible. There's a ton of snow everywhere. It's just but like still, you know, snow itself is not indestructible. It's not like a nuclear warhead is going to get stopped by a snowman. Tap Goblin Snowman deals 1 damage to target creature. It's blocking. So weird lore behind this card. The Red Scout. We got Iron Scale Hydra. Here come the snakes. 5 mana for a 5/5. If a creature would deal combat damage to Iron Scale Hydra, prevent that damage and put them in +1/+1 counters on the Iron Scale Hydra. The very strong Hydra. So if you attack or even if you block, it gets bigger. Bigger and bigger and bigger. We did 100-handed one. Sorry about that. It's been done. Saxus, Jeskai, Barricade. It's a 2 mana 0/4 wall with flash, and it's got defender. When it enters the battlefield, it may return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. Maybe for some more ETBs. You return another target creature. Yeah, it's got to be a card that you control. Mega Mika Guard Gomazoa. That is Guard Goma's. It's the same thing as that other jelly. It's like that other jellyfish. Where jellyfish indestructible? So 3 mana 1/3 defender with flying. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to your Guard Gomazoa. I have to mention, like, remember that guy I told you about with the other jellyfish? I also played this one, so I mean, and then when you had 2 of them in play, nobody attacked them. Impossible. Turk says, did we get the classic Elder Landworm? We will now. Oh, this thing. What is it? 7 mana for a 5/5. Defender and Trample. Very unusual abilities to have both on the same card. When Elder Landworm blocks, it loses Defender. Ah, yes. So we start once. It's like you awakened the dragon. You ran right into me, or you ran over my face. You're a big fan of the jellyfishes, Mega Mika? Jess says, there is an immortal jellyfish in real life. It can grow down, then back up again, never aging. I heard the same of there's a few tortoises like that. Oh boy, Wall of Denial. I can resonate with this wall. Always in denial. 3 mana 0/8 wall, defender flying, and it's got Shroud, so good luck blowing it up. And I want to say that guy with the Gomazoas also played this card. I mean, it was just basically a wall deck. Didn't win though. I'll tell you that much. I mean, you need a plan to win if you want to win. You know, you can't. They say you need a good defense for a good offense. I believe the other way. A good offense is a good defense. Mercenary Conda Was this the Lord of Iganjo? 7 mana 3/3 vigilance. Oh, Bushido 5. So when this creature blocks or becomes blocked, it gets +5/+5 until end of turn. Oh, and this card is indestructible anyways. Well, I mean, even if it didn't have the Bushido 5, it was pretty good. But it's even better. It block you and it kill you. The best defense is a good offense. That's the words I have lived by my entire life. If you're aggressive enough, it will defend you. Think of it this way. If you can get your opponent down to 5, they won't be thinking of attacking you. They'll leave otherwise they'll be open to be dead in the first place. Kondo was the first card to have vigilance printed on the card. Oh, really? Oh, but they had attacking doesn't cause creature to tap for years, even before that. Okay, we're going to take a look at more of the best blockers in Magic the Gathering, but let me tell you where you can rent them from and play them on Magic Online, and that's Mana Traders, the premier place for renting Magic cards online. Not to mention, Mana Traders has free tournaments that they run monthly, and just an all-around great service if you want to play any deck, any time that you want, any format that you want on Magic Online. You can support the channel using coupon code Nikachu_G4U for 40% cash back on your third month of subscription. Back to the best blockers. You can get a lot of great blockers with that subscription too. You can make an all blocking deck with like Goma Zoas and stuff. Vigilance seems important for great blockers. Little trivia about myself. I don't know how to spell vigilance. Every single time I type it into Google, I never can find it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Trap Runner by Bell. 4 mana for a 2/3. Tap, target attacking unblocked creature becomes blocked. That is a weird way to block. So this ability works on unblockable creatures. Oh, that's interesting. You can block shadow creatures all of a sudden. You can block the shadow creatures. But it doesn't die. It's just technically blocked. Next, we got Man of the Center, Crashing Drawbridge. Is a 2 mana 0/4 defender. Tap. Creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. I don't know if this makes it a good block. There's no like mojo to this thing blocking, right? It's just a 0/4 defender. Creatures you control gain haste. I'm gonna disqualify it. You can always give me another one later. How does this ability work with trample? Oh, the other one? Trap Runner? Great question. Great question. This is $1 million question right there. For $1 million, can anyone figure out, not literally, what happens if you block a trampled creature that has no actual creature in front of it? I mean, I guess the trample just goes through, right? Because there's like no creature assigned to block it. I think Christopher B is like, how does this ability work with trample? It doesn't. That's all that needs to be known. It just doesn't. Nightingale Seraph, Uncle Istvan. Who wouldn't want an uncle like this? 4 mana for a 1/3 human. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to Uncle Istvan by creatures. Probably because Uncle Istvan knows how to deal with meat. Some living meat. You see that skull in the background? That could be you. If you want to like go up against Uncle Istvan. No one visits Uncle Istvan for very good reasons. Have I watched Death Note? I have watched the first episode, I want to say 20 years ago. Yeah, it was like 20 years ago. It was on a friend's computer, so I didn't really have the opportunity to get addicted to it or anything like that. We have Argent, Phyrexian Vindicator. It's time to get vindicated. Oh my god, it's Venom! Anyone knows what I'm talking about? 4 mana for a 5/5 flyer. Now, if damage would be dealt to Phyrexian Vindicator, you prevent that damage. When damage is prevented this way, Phyrexian Vindicator deals that much damage to any other target. I swear, it's Venom. Time Traveler. I saw Death Note 20 years ago. Big deal. Argentina, False Prophet. We have a 4-mana 2/2. When False Prophet is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, exile all creatures. That is a bit weird. Like what? Someone's attacking me and they're gonna I block it. This thing dies by falling off a cliff, and then for some reason the creature is just gonna follow me. That doesn't make any sense. The Dark had a lot of experimental cards. I agree. I totally agree. Christopher B with a smorgasbord. Let's go with you know what? I've never taken one of your cards from the bottom. Let's get Tangle Asp. I don't even know what that is. I know what Brimaz is. Tangle Asp is a 2-mana 1/2. Now, when it blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, destroy that creature at the end of combat. So it's like they got bit, they got sick, and then they died a little bit later. They didn't die immediately. Oh, I have to be honest. At the end of combat, that's like basically after the damage step. I mean, it's pretty fast. But it's technically not immediately. It's not at the end of the damage. It's because there's a damage step, and then after the damage step is the end of combat step. And you can play spells and abilities during that end of combat step. You could even potentially save the creature being destroyed in this case. Oh my god, the Hornet Nest. Do you like Hornets? Any Hornet fans? Tangle Asp was a good card to be drafted in green during Mirrodin draft. Was it? Was it good enough? 3 mana. Okay, Hornet Nest. Don't poke the Hornet Nest. It's a 3 mana 0/2 defender. And when it's dealt damage, create that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and death touch. I got blown out by this card so many times by Court of Calling. So I don't know, I attack with like a 4/4 creature. My opponent like taps 6 mana. Court of Calling for Hornet's Nest. Blocks my 4/4 and then makes a billion of these stupid 1/1 death touchers, and I'm basically wrecked. Very surprised. I had the surprised Pikachu face. Super surprised. Next we got Quill with Dark Steel Mirror. It isn't flashy, but it will hold back almost any attack. That's what it's all about here today. 3 mana for 0/1, and it's indestructible. 60 cents for anyone that needs it. Well, here's the good news. It doesn't have Defender. You just have to buff this thing up, and you can swing into the red zone. Oran Viper. Oran Viper. Is that even a card? Oh, it is a card. It has not been done. A 3 mana 1/3. It's a Sneck. Whenever Oran Viper deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature at end of combat. When Oran Viper deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. So it's good. It's good on offense. It also is very good on defense. Like a lot of these other cards, just mostly good on defense. Steve Cooper with the super chat. Masako, the humorless. So it doesn't go to the comedy club is what you're telling me. Who needs vigilance? 3 mana for a 2/1. You may play Mosako, the humorless, anytime you could play an instant. So it has flash. Tap creatures you control may block as though they were untapped. That's surprising. That's a really unique effect. Attack with everything. Opponent attacks back. Surprise! I got Masako. You were laughing you laughed when I made that attack. Who's laughing now? I can block with all my stupid tap creatures. Next we've got Marcio Brash Taunter. Hitmonkey's like, I love Masako for hijinks with tokens. Definitely would work. Brash Taunter, 5 mana 1/1. It's also indestructible. And when it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target opponent. So don't hate yourself, opponent. That's what's happened if you attack me. And for 3 mana, Brash Taunter fights another target creature. That's brutal, actually. So you can block. So if they're on blocking duty, and then you can activate it at end of turn and deal even more damage. Next up, we've got the Wall of Dust. Well, you got 2 cards. Okay, I gotta get through all the note. one card people. Sorry about that, Benjamin Berkey. Did we do Serene Master? Curious what the hell Wall of Dust is, though. Serene Master, a 2-mana 0/2 human monk. Whenever Serene Master blocks, exchange its power and the power of target creature it's blocking until... Okay, so they get the 0 power and you get all the power. What does this relate to? Sounds like a Matrix thing or something. Where powers are reversed. I can't remember. Texty, Guardian of the Gate. We did Guardian of the Gateless. And Fadiaz, Polyraptor. Hi from Costa Rica and all. Drop some likes. But yeah, everyone smash that like button. Maybe even subscribe. Maybe. Or maybe show up for some of the streams. It's 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I advertise it every single day. Every single stream, I advertise it. I'll have to admit, like, YouTube is not helping me. Apparently they don't send out the notifications anymore. Okay, Polyraptor, 8 mana for a 5/5, and with dealt damage, we make a token of copy of Polyraptor. So if you even kill them, we get another Polyraptor. Or do you? Yeah, you should. And then if it doesn't die, we got 2 Polyraptors. And 2 Polyraptors are better than 1. Oh, I'm not blaming you if you work the 3rd shift. You are here at all, that is all good with me. Or if you watch the replay, it's just as valuable. Jeff with Elder... Oh, the Elder Gargoth! Polyraptor and Pestilence. I know, Polyraptor is one of those, like, super combo cards. Elder Gargoth, a 5-mana 6/6. Now, it's got Vigilance, it's got Reach, it's got Trample. And when it attacks or blocks, we get a 3/3 green beast, we gain 3 life, or we get to draw a card. Elgot with the super chat. Thank you so much for your super chat. Toddler's Rage, kinda. Well, you paid for it. I didn't know there's a toddler in the game. You know, they very rarely show children in, they very rarely show any children in this game. Oh, you went for one of the fake cards. So it's a 2-mana flash enchantment. Just a reminder, everyone, if you super chat, you can have unset cards, you can have playtest cards. 2 mana for a flash aura. Enchanted creature gets +2/+1 and has Tantrum. It's like Trample, but for blocking. Ah! Some good value on the block. Lestian with Zetalpa, Primal Dawn. Isn't this just a really good creature in general? So 8 mana for a 4/8, flying double strike, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. This is a card basically has it all. How do we just put all the keywords on a card? We're gonna make a white Elder Dragon. What are all the keywords that we can staple onto this thing? Okay, that's basically it. This is literally just white the dinosaur. Notice how it doesn't draw cards, though. Notice how it doesn't draw cards. Dragon Sniper. Okay, Texty wants redemption. Sworn Defender. The influence of Akroma lives on. Yeah, I suppose so. Sworn Defender is a 4-mana 1/3 knight. Now for 1 mana, change Sworn Defender's power to the toughness of target creature blocking or is being blocked by Sworn Defender -1? Until end of turn, change Sword of Defender's toughness to 1 plus the power of that creature. Oh, until end of turn. Oh, so you just basically become just a large... You became effectively as big as your opponent's creature. This is pretty neat. It's very similar to that 1-star... Like that 1-star toughness creature we saw earlier. Oh, Dragon Sniper is a card. You know, I didn't know you were asking for a card, Kevin. I never heard of this one. So if you said no card yet, like Almond here, like NCY, I would have understood that you weren't making like a regular comment. You're actually suggesting a card. We got a 1/1. For 1! With Vigilance, Reach, and also Death Touch. If you go high or low, make no mistake, you'll receive the final blow. Almond with 100. Oh, no, we did that one. Sorry about that. That's the second time someone suggests 100-handed one. That's okay. We got a super chat here. Protein Hulk. Why? Oh, because of the death trigger thing? True story. Make sure it dies blocking. They might be dead instantly. So we have a 7-mana 6/6. Now, when it dies, search your library for any number of creature cards with total mana value 6 or less, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Why do they invent a card like this? So is this card fair in Commander? Just seems like a very easy thing to like just sack with a sacrifice and then combo off to win the game. Oh, sorry. It's any number of creature cards with total mana value 6 or less. So you can at best get like 6 1/1s. But you should win the game there. It'd be a fair card. We have to see the Wall of Dust. Oh, there was a... Okay. There's 2 people for Wall of Dust. I think we did Fog Bank, Adam. Sorry about that. Wall of Dust. It is Dust. It's a 1/4 defender. When this creature blocks a creature, that creature can't attack during its controller's next turn. So basically stuns it, just like the Wall of Frost. It's red Wall of Frost. I wish it said creatures with different names, so no grabbing 4 Memnites. Is that a problem? 4 Memnites? You can't defeat 4 Memnites? Noise Marrow, Aegis Turtle. It's a turtle. Tortle. The 1 mana 0/5. Is that the biggest defender we have at 1 mana? It might be. It's probably up there or something. Who else has no card yet? Got this one. Did we get everybody? Are we now on to no 2 cards yet? Oh, I didn't do Voltland's Watcher in the Web. But I guess we're now on to no 2 card yet, peoples. Kelvin's like, not gonna lie, I usually watch the VODs for 2x the speed. Is it watchable? Because there's like music in the background. I would imagine it's like a bit janky. Okay, Watcher in the Web is a 5 mana 2/5 spider reach, and when Watcher in the Web can block an additional 7 creature to use combat. Because of the legs. You got 8 legs, you can block 8 creatures. We did Wall of Ba Sing Se. We did that one. I don't think we did Avatar Hope though. Or did we? No, we did not. I don't recognize this centaur looking thing. 8 mana for a 4/9. Now, if you have 3 life or less, there's not a whole lot of life totals you can have that's lower than 3. Avatar of Hope costs 6 less to play. Flying. Avatar of Hope can block any number of creatures. You're going to need a Hope if you're at 3 life. We did Baleful Strix. Sorry about that. Christopher B says, it is jarring. Before I started joining in, I used to watch 2x, though while it was going on. Huh? Oh, wait, like while you were catching up? I guess it's a way of catching up to the actual live stream. And the thing people complain about, Fateful Hour. I want to say Wall of Roots, but in reality it rarely blocks, usually slapped on a deck as a mana dork. I think it blocks pretty well. Blocks the hell out of me. I mean, to be honest, it's more of like a deterrent. Because I never attack into the wall. I almost never attack into Wall of Roots. It's a 2 mana 0/5 with Defender, and put a -0/-1 counter on this creature at a green. Activate only once each turn. So it's stops me from attacking. I hate seeing Wall of Roots. Marcio with the super chat. Cauldron complete. There's like a clause that you're like gonna lose your creature, isn't it? So it's a living weapon. It's indestructible. Equipped creature gets +5/+5. Has first strike, trample, indestructible, haste, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to that creature, exile that creature. I will count this. I will count like living weapon equipment. I'll count vehicles, anything that could potentially block and block really well. Why you want Loxodon's? Like, if I remember correctly, Loxodon Smite is just a 4/4. How about let's go Banehound? It's like a 4/4 that you can put into play for free if someone made you discard it. We have a black 1/1 lifelink and haste. I wouldn't say that's not a good blocker either. It's gonna die, and it's gonna die for nothing. Okay, let's look at the Loxodon Smiter. Maybe there's something I don't remember about this card. It just can't be countered. No, this doesn't work either. Sorry. Both these cards are disqualified. This is shite head block. Yeah, it's gonna be blasted off the face of the earth. No one's even gonna remember your name, Banehound. Don't be a hero here. Okay, we got Chris Ivor with Moonshadow. It's a black 7/7 elemental with menace. This creature enters with 6 -1/-1 counters on it. Whenever one or more permanent cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere while this creature has a -1/-1 counter on it, remove a -1/-1 counter from the creature. I don't get it. There's a -1/-6. Whenever one or more permanent cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere while this creature... I would say this also is a bad blocker. It comes out as a 1/1, and then basically it dies very, very quickly. We got Echo Gammy with Icefang Quaddle. Little bit of work to get online, but that works out for me. So it's a 2-mana 1/1 flash flying snake. When Icefang Quaddle enters, draw a card. Now, Icefang Quaddle has Death Touch as long as you control at least 3 other snow permanents, which usually includes like a few snow basic lands and more Icefang Quaddles. We've got Sir Bruce, Weathered Sentinels. Three mana, 2/5 wall. Defender, Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. I don't know, it's just so weird to see Trample and Defender on the same card. This almost looks AI generated if you like remove the rest of the text, because I'm sure it's going to animate somehow. This creature can attack players who attacked you during their last turn as though it didn't have Defender. Get vengeance. We're going to get revenge. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets +3/+3 and gains indestructible until end of turn. It protect, it attack. But most importantly, it's going to get payback. Yeah, it's not a common pair. You see Death Touch in Defender, but Trample in Defender? Trample implies you attacked, which is not particularly easy to do as a defending creature. We've got... Okay, now we're going on to no 2 cards yet. We got Xanthrid Gorgon by Toilet Duck. Did I spell that right? Oh, Xanthrid. Xanthrid. How the hell do I find this thing? Oh, I'm not... Okay. Xathrid. And well, I need the Gorgon one. It's Medusa! It's a 6-mana 3/6 Gorgon, Death Touch. And for 3 mana, put a petrification counter on target creature. It gains Defender and becomes a colorless artifact. In addition to its other types, its activated abilities also can't be activated. It's also got a really weird power and toughness. Like this is maybe we should have a show like that. Unusual power and toughnesses. We've never done something like that. Like, or the weirdest power and toughnesses on cards, like 8, 20, 3, 6, 0, 17, you know, stuff like that. I want to write that down in my calendar. We can do that. We can do that next Friday. Weirdest power and toughnesses in Magic. Sounds good. Jumbo Cactar show. Expa, Disowned Ancestor. Maybe not the best blocker, but it cheap and does block the Sleeper Agent, which is all I needed to do in my jank deck. It is a black 0/4 with Outlast. This is awful. This is not that good of a blocker. It's like, it's okay, I guess. It's slightly worse than the Turtle. Vet Cauldron Familiar. Okay. Because of the reputation. For the historic stall potential. Well, I mean, this is part of the cat food oven. This is the cat food or your cat oven combo, right? Where you use the, I don't remember the oven's name, but it makes a food, and then you sack the food to return your cauldron back from the graveyard to the battlefield. And then when it enters the battlefield, you can block. And it was like you can sack the creature to make a food. So you block with the cauldron, sack cauldron to make a food, sacrifice the food, bring your cauldron familiar back. We got Jasona, 9 lives familiar. Witch's Oven, yeah, that's it. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, this is a cute card. It's a 3 mana 1/1 cat. Well, where's my cat sound effect? I got it. I'm going to use it. This creature enters with 8 revival counters on it if you cast it. Now, when this creature dies, if it had a revival counter on it, return to the battlefield with 1 fewer revival counter on it at the beginning of the next end step. Can't keep a good cat down. That card's very good at blocking. From one cat to another. We got Rin here, Shield Sphere. I'm getting I'm getting strong switched account vibes from you, Rin. Very strong switched account vibes. But that's okay. Okay, it's a 0 mana. Oh yeah, this is the 0 mana 0/6 with Defender. And when it blocks, put a -0/-1 counter on it. This is probably the best defender you can get for the lowest amount of, or sorry, the best blocker you can get for the lowest amount of mana in this game. There's something called a Winged Quaddle? Really? Oh, 3 mana 1/1 Flash, Flying, and Death Touch. Where the hell is this from? Alara Reborn. Never heard of it. This is the 8th time we've got the suggested the Walls of Basing set. We've done it. Sorry about that. It's been long done. When are you going to test the new Merfolks? Already doing it. Hopefully I have a video out tomorrow about it. I am winning. I'm not going to say how many games I've played, though. Argent with Sunweb is worth mentioning. The 4 mana 5/6. That's pretty big. Flying. Sunweb can't block creatures with power 2 or less. I would say this is not good at blocking. You can't even block like half the creatures in this game. I'm going to disqualify this one. You can't block like... We need these things to be so good at blocking, you can block all creatures plus more. This thing's missing out on like half the creatures in the game. Next we've got... Oh, Echo Gammy, Gifted Aetherborn. I feel like this is like now a default commander staple. Gifted Aetherborn is like the... How do I put it? I don't know if it's like new or replaces, but it's like the Nighthawk not Nighthawk Scavenger. Vampire Nighthawk. 2 mana for a 2/3. Death Touch and Lifelink. You can get it out on turn 2, though. That's what's important. Turn 2 is better than turn 3. Okay, let's get... I'm going to take a few people at random. All right, we're going to take 2 at random. Oh, where's my random sound effect? Okay, what do we got here? Almond. Had to get the meme out of the way. The Brushwag. W-A-G-G. No, we didn't do Brushwag. Is this guy blocking? I don't even remember what this guy does. 3 mana for a 3/2. If Brushwag blocks or is blocked, it gets -2/+2. It's very weak. But I'll take it. All right. One more to end the show. What do we got here? Who in my comment section? I got you again? We did Baleful Strix. Damn, that was your first card, too. Walking Dead. All right. I could swear you already got your second card, but... Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Walking Dead. Quick, Tresaro, give me something. Give me something. Oh my god! This is the first time I'm slightly creeped out by a Magic the Gathering art. It's a 2-mana 1/1. It just... oh yeah, it just has regeneration. Alright, it stays around. Okay, Tresaro, we got Diamond Armor? Does this have Living Weapon? Dumb card to end the show on. Card's a card. It's an oldie. We're gonna end it on Diamond Lion because Tresaro didn't get anything. Does Diamond Lion even exist? Oh, sorry, Diamond Armor. Diamond Armor? Does Diamond Armor exist? Okay, this thing doesn't exist. It's not here. I'm gonna go with Nova. Fog of Gnats. Oh, it's Diamond Weapon now? Oh, from Final Fantasy? I can't even find Fog of Gnats. Now Scryfall is, like, pooping out on me. There's no Fog of Gnats either. I can't find a card. Diamond Weapon. Alright, come on. Come on. I gotta end the show on something here. I can't end the show on Diamante de Marmor. Whatever this is. It's Portuguese, apparently. Did Scryfall just randomly die on me? ChatGPT is scrolling. You mean scraping Scryfall and messing up the streams? Possible. There we go! Okay, we got a card. 9 mana, 8/8. It's an elemental. Costs 1 less to cast for each permanent card in your graveyard. It's got reach and it's got immune, which means prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to the Diamond Weapon. All right, that works for me. Works perfectly. All right, everyone, thank you very much, everybody, for showing up today. Oh my God, you out of your mind? You out of your mind, Bell? Squeezing in that super chat. Entangler. That was a close one, Bell. I almost ate that super chat. You'd have to like to end the show. How much lag do you have? It's very brave to be throwing out super chats so close to the end. Okay, Entangler. This is apparently a 4-mana enchant creature. You may block any number of creatures. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here today. Of course, we do these shows weekday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope I can see you. Catch the show. You can also catch the replay. Thanks to everyone who supports the show. If you're a patron on Patreon, a member on YouTube, or you super chat to be part of the show, or even super chat so other people are part of the show. And thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We've got Mercenary, Z-Man Vader, Bell, Noise Marrow, We got Benjamin Berkey, Echo, Steve Cooper, Nightingale, Seraph, Z-Man Vader, Turg, Jeff, Christopher B, Bell, Nova McKenzie, Texty. What else do we have got here? I'm missing some people. Bryce. And many more. So as usual, my coffee crew, keep brewing those coffees, and we are going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.